If we rank the vehicles in State of Decay 2, the most important factors to consider in a post-apocalyptic world are fuel efficiency, trunk capacity, safety, speed, and durability. In this guide, we'll examine the unexpected results each test revealed and determine which vehicles rank at the top and the bottom in these categories, as well as how all vehicles are affected when upgraded. I am Quintarius Quincy, narrating this video on behalf of Arvid, your State of Decay guide. Let's start with fuel efficiency. To get accurate mileage, all the vehicles were drained and filled exactly with one gas can in the lethal zone. Their initial fuel levels were measured and they were driven on this 1,000-meter straight road. After the drive, the remaining fuel level was measured and the fuel consumption for 1,000 meters was calculated. Based on how much fuel is needed for 1,000 meters, the mileage of one gas can was calculated. Each vehicle was tested at least 5 times to see if the results are consistent, and if they were, the true mileage was calculated by averaging all 5 test runs. Surprisingly, the Road Racer is the most efficient vehicle, and it is by a big margin. Our starter vehicle, the Maragra, holds the second spot, which is exactly what we need in a fresh game. And the Trail Beast holds the third position, and it's the most efficient, upgraded vehicle. Here are all the vehicles in the game and their mileage. The Brogan Trekker is a favorite vehicle of many players, but since the Pilato offers the same efficiency and trunk space, it is a 100% better choice when it is available because of improved handling, higher tank capacity, higher durability, and leads to a better upgrade. Despite being very small and light, the Police Cruiser and the Royale are extremely inefficient. Despite being larger vehicles, the Pilato and the Viking are extremely efficient. Most of us thought that vehicles like the Vandito and the Smashwagon would be extremely inefficient, but they are in the middle positions, performing slightly better than even the all-time favorite, Wichita ES. Let's split this list into upgraded and non-upgraded for easier differentiation. Here's what happens to the fuel efficiency of base variants when they are upgraded. This will help you decide whether you should upgrade your vehicle or not, if fuel efficiency is your primary concern. Fuel efficiency might not be a concern in our wealthy communities. We just want our vehicle to run far without multiple fueling breaks. So here's how long each vehicle will run with a full tank. Since the Trail Beast, the Pilato, and the Viking are extremely efficient and have larger fuel tanks, they are extremely useful to easily reach fuel-draining Black Plague Hearts. Now let's look at speed. This is not an important criterion in a zombie apocalypse, but the following data will significantly impact your vehicle preferences. We think that each vehicle in the game offers different top speeds, but that is not true. The game only has 2 different top speeds, 99 and 88 kilometers per hour. The top speed was calculated by measuring how much time each vehicle took to cross 1,000 meters. These are the faster vehicles, and these are the slower ones. However, the vehicles do have different acceleration, and it is determined by a 1,000 meters drag race. The faster vehicles took around 37 seconds, and the slower ones took around 42 seconds to finish the race. Between the vehicles in the same speed category, there is around 1 second variation in the completion time due to different levels of acceleration. Vehicles like Road Racer MX use their name and engine sound to trick our brain into thinking they are lightning fast, but many other vehicles offer exactly the same speed, and even better acceleration. Here's what happens to the speed of base variants when they are upgraded. Now let's discuss the trunk capacity. Obviously, this category is dominated by vans, trucks, and SUVs. Bandito and the vans hold the top positions. Smashwagon takes the second, and the Zbuster and Big Boss take the third positions. Here's the list of all the vehicles and their trunk capacity. Here's what happens to the trunk capacity when the base variants are upgraded. This will help you decide whether you should upgrade your vehicle or not, if trunk capacity is your primary concern. Now let's look at safety. Safety in vehicles is often overlooked, but a safer one can prevent countless deaths, especially in the harder difficulties if the player is inexperienced.
Here we will be looking at the vehicle's ability to easily make itself invincible when parked, its ability to kill ferals on contact, and whether it allows us to climb it, providing a safe spot from zombies. We have a few vehicles that are capable of doing all of these, and a few that can do none of these. Capable of doing all of these, the Impaler holds the top position, making it the safest vehicle in the game. Normally, a vehicle needs to be parked, blocking both the front and the left to make it invincible. Unfortunately, it is not possible in most locations. Since the Impaler does not allow zombies to latch onto the engine, we can make it invincible by parking it, blocking only the left, which can be done anywhere on the map. Once the left is blocked, nothing can harm us and the vehicle, except bloaters or juggernauts. This allows stress and damage-free escaping in situations like destroying plague hearts in the lethal zone. Feral packs are the hardest zombie types in direct combat, but the spikes allow us to kill them with very minimal effort. The spikes on the back also makes killing ferals very easy while driving. They pop their heads on the spikes themselves if we maintain the speed to their level. The Impaler also provides additional protection by allowing us to repair it from the hood. We have the Zedbuster in second position. It also has both spikes and invincibility. The reason it is not tied with the Impaler is because of its front spikes. While the front spikes make no difference when we are fighting on the ground, they are not as convenient as back spikes while driving. In third place, we have the Utility Truck. It does not have spikes, but it offers invincibility. Keep in mind that the plow on the big boss does not make it invincible. Finally, we have the Burninator. The Burninator prevents zombies from latching onto its sides by burning a lot of fuel when honking. So if we park it blocking only the front, the sides can be protected with fire. Since the Burninator is an excellent off-roader, it can handle any shortcut without getting stuck. Bangernomics is a dangerous curveball, and these invincible vehicles are the safest way to safely travel anywhere when this event is active. If we look at the vehicles that offer the least protection, the Trail Beast, Ambulance, and Bloodmobile top the list, since climbing these is very difficult. Next we have the Brogan Rapscallion, Pilato CR, Ranger SUV, and the Smash Wagon. These vehicles only allow us to climb them from one particular spot, which will be difficult when we are under pressure. Here's the list of the vehicles and their safety features. Here's what happens to the safety of all the vehicles when they are upgraded. Definitely avoid upgrading the Utility Truck if you value safety. Now let's look at durability. Vehicle durability is one of the most misunderstood aspects of the game. We assume vehicles like the Big Boss are extremely durable, but that's only partially true. All vehicles take the same amount of damage if the number of repair kits used is the same. Durable vehicles require more repair kits, while weaker ones need fewer to be fully restored. However, using more kits on vehicles doesn't increase their durability proportionally. Once a vehicle's engine and doors are restored, additional repair kits will mostly fix cosmetic damage. Therefore, using multiple repair kits at once offers diminishing returns. So, all vehicles will have the same durability if we only use one repair kit at a time. However, this doesn't mean we can ignore durability. Weaker vehicles will get their doors restored with just a single regular toolkit. Since advanced repair kits are twice as strong, part of their effectiveness will always be used to repair cosmetic damage when used on weaker vehicles. But durable vehicles need 2 regular toolkits to restore their doors, so using an advanced toolkit on them will not be spent on repairing the cosmetic damage. So, consider durability only if you use advanced toolkits, as only durable vehicles can fully utilize them. Ironically, you will be better off with weaker vehicles if you only use regular toolkits, since weaker vehicles will have their doors restored with a single regular toolkit, and everyone knows how important doors are in this game. Here's how many hit points each vehicle will receive with a regular toolkit and an advanced toolkit in the lethal zone. Here's what happens to the hit points received with an advanced repair kit when the base variants are upgraded. Remember that no vehicle will receive engine damage when the zombies are run over in reverse, and zombies latching onto the back do absolutely zero damage to the engine and front doors. Now let's lay out the results in each category. Here's the 1 gas can mileage of all the vehicles. Here's their full tank mileage. Here's their trunk capacity. Here's the safety features of all the vehicles. Here's the hit points received with a regular toolkit and an advanced toolkit. Here are the vehicle's speed and acceleration. With all this data, let's determine which vehicles are overall the best and the worst. In this, storage capacity and safety will be given the highest priority, and efficiency will be next. Durability and speed will have a minimal influence on the ranking. If we look at the vehicles purely from an apocalyptic point of view, Zbuster holds the top position in the game because of safety, good number of slots, acceptable fuel efficiency, and durability. The Vandito takes second place for offering the highest storage capacity in the game and decent efficiency. Among all vans, the Vandito is the quickest, most efficient, and provides the best handling, most slots, most seats, and the highest durability. Because of this, upgrading vans is always recommended, and no other van will be included in this list. We have the Impaler in third place. While it is inefficient and offers very few slots, the safety it provides is unmatched. The spikes and invincibility are game changers and will make you extremely confident in the lethal zone. So consider this your lethal zone trainer vehicle. The Smash Wagon takes fourth place by offering a great number of slots, durability, speed, and handling, while being decent in fuel efficiency. If you want both speed and storage, Smash Wagon is the only option. We have the Trail Beast in fifth place. While not a safer vehicle, it offers a decent number of slots, great efficiency, and an extraordinary full tank mileage to reach fuel-draining Black Plague Hearts. It is also an excellent off-roader, so it won't easily get stuck when taking unfamiliar routes and risky shortcuts. If we look at the non-upgraded vehicles, Burninator is the best one, since it is exactly the same as the Trumbull 4x4, but with fire enhancement. So it offers protection, a good number of slots, speed, decent efficiency, excellent handling, and off-road capabilities. The next one is the Utility Truck. It offers passive protection, a good number of slots, decent fuel efficiency, and is one of the 2 non-upgraded vehicles that fully utilizes advanced repair toolkits. Finally, the Pilato takes the third position. It offers a good number of slots, excellent handling, great efficiency, and excellent full tank mileage to easily reach Black Plague Hearts. If we look at the worst upgraded vehicles, Road Mangler is the most useless one in the game. It is bad at everything except the screaming sound it makes. Kaiser takes the next spot. If we look at the worst basic vehicles, Road Racer MX, Royale, Police Cruiser, Taxi, Legendre, Norma, and Passenger Van take those spots. These vehicles are bad in almost all the categories, so they either need to be upgraded or they can be used to pick up other vehicles. Even though Norma and Passenger Van have a good number of slots, they are bad because the Norma has super slow starting time. And the Passenger Van offers the worst efficiency and handling with the turning radius comparable to a speedboat. Here's how the base variants are affected in all aspects, including maneuverability, when upgraded. Some improve while others become worse. So let's analyze which ones must be upgraded and which ones should never be. Legendre, Norma, Reims V, Pilato CR, Ranger SUV, and vans must always be upgraded because the upgrades are better than the base variants in every way. When upgraded, the Brogan Trekker loses its efficiency and trunk capacity, the Survey Car loses its efficiency and surveying ability, and the Utility Truck loses its invincibility. Upgrading the Road Racer is the worst idea, since it turns the most efficient vehicle into the most useless vehicle in the game. So definitely avoid these upgrades. The Pilato stands out as the only vehicle that excels in both its base form and when upgraded. It's the best Black Heart vehicle, offering the longest range among climbable vehicles. It even outperforms upgraded vehicles like the Viking, so only consider upgrading it if you need 2 extra slots. Finally, here's the cumulative data on all the vehicles. While most vehicles are randomly generated on a map, here are guaranteed ways to acquire some of them.